Hi, welcome back to the channel, Shop Titans. Wow, so many doubles. Alright, so it was really good to have this twin event whereby you have a multi-crowds. So getting a lot of those doubles, I'm really happy with it. I just want to share with you, especially the epic ring. Wow. So of course, trying my luck again by crafting more and see whether do we happen to get more of those epic ring. Alright, so I've mastered quite a number of blueprints, and I believe I'll master even more with the coming of this King Caprice event, which will be soon. They're looking forward to it. It's coming. And of course, as Halloween is coming, I always put some cute stickers along the way in my thumbnail just to share the festive mood. And of course, the customers are waiting impatiently for me to attend to them. Alright, so gonna work out some of these goals, but not been focusing too much on this. That's why I didn't do too many of those slots. So probably time to focus on some. And then at the same time, I think the pets are reaching 40 soon, which is great. Okay, so these are my collection of the elements and spirits of T4 and T7, all fully ascended. And of course the current I've got to craft 6 of those wolf spirits, those T4s, and feeding these pets those expensive daily events. Lucky thing here, we have 88 million left. That's after we upgrade the resource beans and feeding the pets. So that's how expensive it is. So it's really important that we always should have sufficient cash flow. Otherwise, you may be stuck with unable to do a lot of things. So I'm trying to maintain that cash flow because eventually I'm going to convert those cash into gems using Slammy Chest. So as of now, I'm just focusing on crafting because of the multi-craft event. So this is something also I want to do, which is collect a lot of those coins, those guild coins, which you can collect either by helping, by doing those bounties. So that actually helps a lot later on in the King Caprice event. You should have a lot of those event so-called the guild coins in the event itself, because you need to craft a lot. Having those guild coins will really help because you will fill up your resource beans. But of course, there's always subjected to certain numbers of upgrades of beans, because it's always a limitation. Means like you want to fill it up again and again, there's a cap to it, which is probably 2 times, and the 3rd time you can't do it. After only the time lapse, then you can do it again. So this is something to bear in mind, especially when you take on bounties. This sort of thing you gotta bear in mind. Okay, as you can see here, people are trying to snatch my very nice enchanted equipment. Luckily I'm alert, otherwise I could have sold it. So always trying to avoid that situation. Alright, the chiseled runestones are not that expensive right now. Likewise, I think later we'll take a look at the T7 flawed runestone as well. I think the prices has dropped, which is great, so I'll probably pick up more, like 20 pieces of this chiseled runestone. That will be about 10 million, yeah, so about there. Every pieces of them sold would yield me about $100 or $1,000 of profit. Those are talking about the plain ones, but if you are talking about those really higher quality, definitely you can yield more. And I'm also looking towards getting gems rather than cash. Unfortunately, not that easy sometimes, so it all depends. So T7 tend to have a higher chance of doing those higher quality because it's fully enchanted. So I really want to save up all those ascension scrolls for the T9s later on. And I'm just 1 level away from mastering that elemental expert, so that's my 2nd dream. After that, I think I'll just try to focus to ascend to all the T9s. So this is something I really wanted to do, and I should be able to do it really soon. As of now, I'm crafting a lot of those luxurious ring, which I got from the recent Lost City of Gold. Hopefully I can master that, and so you can get a better quality and lesser resources required. Alright, not much luck there for the shield, likewise for the luxurious ring, but I'm going to reprice it and then sell it off soon, hopefully. bring it down to 139. It'll get me 111 gems. Not too bad still, it's free after all. As for this, I bought it for roughly the break-even price, about 60 gems. So I'm trying to sell it and gain back some of the gems. But of course, it's not easy. It's just one of the failed experiment. Definitely, I think the better experiment to get gems will be from slimy chest conversion using cash. Where you apply the 500,000 for a chest and you get back 2 gems, so roughly about 250 to 300,000 per gem. So that would be a better way to work out for those gems. So initially I was trying to speculate using those luxurious items or sometimes epic items in the market, but apparently I think they are being priced up. Friend told me that we should actually look at those plain ones. That would be a better choice. Of course, if there's an enchanted one that's cheaper than the plain ones, then of course you can grab those as a good deal. So I think hard work is the only way. So collecting a lot of those resources right now because it's standby of the coming King Caprice event. So resources is important, i.e. those that in your resource bin. Likewise for components that you can collect from the quest. So do collect more, even though it's overflowing, it's fine. Just collect first because you don't know what you need, or so-called what the kings needs, right? So a better craft when you have a lot of components on hand is easier. So I'm just trying to collect as many as possible. Alright, so I think we got some good things there. Alright. Okay, so there's a feather. And alright, some seeds. 1 seed actually. Okay, let's see what we have in the shop. Alright, so another bounty completed. So you got 16 guild coins. Not a lot, but it'll help out sometimes. And what else could we do? Alright, I think this is good. Small talks is always important. I think that's the way to go to generate even more energy, and of course from those pets as well, and the other furnitures in the shop that generate some energy for you. Sometimes friends do comes by and give you energy, so that's really great. Alright, checking out the heroes to make sure they are equipped, not of course with the good items, but rather just a normal T6 normal would do, so that allows them to get slightly more components, but it's not a painful choice in terms of replacement cost, because T6 normal are really cheap, and I think it's really useful for them when they go out for those quests. Alright, another one to feel. Alright, we have it. Alright, sometimes I do craft some T6 as well on my own, so as a replacement for the broken pieces. Alright, Haunted Castle. Here we come. And then we should do another one. Probably collect some of those, yeah. Alright, so the energy level so far is serving me well in terms of the limit, 1110. Likewise for the trunks and the resource bins. So I'm not changing this configurations unless it's really needed for the King Caprice event. So you may wish to reorganize your shop later on when the King Caprice event started. More resource bins are definitely a plus. But you gotta bear in mind the display shelf gives energy and the trunks give you limits in terms of the inventory limits, because when your King Caprice event comes about, you need to craft a lot, and if you don't have limited trunks, then maybe pose a problem. The way to solve it is of course to sell it fast, cheap, and also throw away them to recycle resources. So that's how I normally play it, or so far I played the last King Caprice event. Generate, or so-called recycle those resources through throwing away those items. Alright, so I'm trying to now put back the good things into the King's Corner. Alright, I hope you like this video. Do like and subscribe and share with me your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck.